Forget the French Quarter, kids. I'm talking about the Louisiana most tourists never see. The Louisiana of Spanish moss and swamp whispers, where the food bites back and the music crawls up your soul. We're diving deep into the bayou, past the tourist traps and into the heart of Cajun country. This ain't your grandma's vacation, folks. We're talking bioluminescent bays, plantations with more skeletons than closets, and a town that time forgot. So buckle up, kids. We're about to get our hands dirty, our bellies full, and maybe, just maybe, our souls a little bit haunted. This is Louisiana, unfiltered and unapologetic. Let's go. The Barataria Preserve, 60,000 acres of cypress swamp, black water, and enough gators to make your skin crawl. It's the kind of place that gets under your skin, where the air is thick with humidity and the feeling that something's watching you from the shadows, but come nightfall the real show begins. We're talking about bioluminescence, folks. Tiny organisms called dinoflagellates lighting up the water like a scene out of Avatar. Dip your paddle in, and it's like stirring a cauldron of liquid stars. Local legend says pirates use this phenomenon to mark their treasure, and staring into the glowing water, it's easy to believe. Our guide, a grizzled old Cajun named Pierre, tells us these waters are teeming with life. Catfish big enough to swallow a toddler whole, snapping turtles with attitudes, and of course, the ever-present gators. He shines his flashlight on a pair of glowing red eyes, and I swear I hear a low growl echoing through the swamp. We glide through the inky water, the only sound the gentle splash of our paddles and the croaking chorus of frogs. As we paddle back towards civilization, the first hints of dawn painting the sky a pale pink, I can't help but feel a sense of awe. This place is both terrifying and beautiful, a reminder that there are still places in this world untouched by the hand of man. Next up, we're heading to New Iberia, a town steeped in history and mystery, and a place called Shadows-on-the-Teche, a plantation that holds more than just historical significance. Now I know what you're thinking, another regular plantation. But this one is different. But trust me on this one, folks. This place has a story that will send chills down your spine. This ain't your typical Gone with the Wind romanticized charade. This place has teeth, and it bites hard. Built in 1834, Shadows-on-the-Teche was home to the Weeks family, sugar barons who lived a life of privilege built on the backs of slaves. The grandeur you see hides a much darker past. And let me tell you, the walls here have stories to tell. Stories of pain, suffering, and secrets long buried. Stories whispered in the rustling of Spanish moss, in the creaking floorboards that seem to groan under the weight of history, in the portraits of stern-faced men and women who seem to follow you with their eyes, as if guarding their secrets. We meet with the curator, a woman named Evelyn who knows this place like the back of her hand. Her knowledge is both impressive and unsettling. She shows us the secret compartments where the Weeks family hid their valuables during the Civil War, spaces that have remained untouched for decades, including, allegedly, a cache of Confederate gold that's never been found. The mystery of its whereabouts adds another layer of intrigue. Evelyn leads us into the parlor where an ornate gilded mirror hangs above the fireplace. Its presence is almost haunting. It was brought over from France in 1840, she tells us, and has seen 12 generations of the Weeks family reflected in its glass. Imagine the stories it could tell. But it's in the master bedroom where things get really creepy. The atmosphere is thick with unease. Evelyn points to a series of dark stains on the hardwood floor. The sight is chilling. Those aren't watermarks, she whispers, her eyes wide. They're bloodstains. The remnants of a violent past. From a duel fought over a forbidden love affair. The echoes of that tragic event still linger. As we wander through the house, I can't shake the feeling that we're being watched. The eyes of the past seem to follow us. The air is heavy with the weight of history, the echoes of laughter and sorrow, of love and loss. Shadows-on-the-Teche is a place where the past is never truly gone. Forget New Orleans, folks. Tonight, we're going back in time to a town that makes the French Quarter look like a newborn babe. A place where history isn't just remembered, it's lived every single day. Natchitoches, Louisiana, founded in 1714, it's the oldest settlement in the Louisiana Purchase. This town has seen centuries of change, yet it remains a living testament to the past. And let me tell you, this place oozes history like a good gumbo. Every corner, every building, every street has a story to tell. We're talking cobblestone streets, wrought iron balconies overflowing with flowers, and buildings that look like they've been plucked straight out of the 18th century. It's like stepping into a living museum. Our guide, a sprightly old woman named Marie who claims to be a descendant of Marie Laveau herself, tells us that some of the bricks used to build these houses were shipped over as ballast in European ships. Imagine the journeys those bricks have seen. Talk about authentic. These buildings are not just old, they are pieces of history, each brick a chapter in the story of Natchitoches. Natchitoches sits on the banks of the Cane River Lake, and for centuries it was a major trading post. The river was the lifeblood of the town, bringing in goods and people from all over. French fur trappers, Spanish explorers, African slaves, and Native American tribes all converged here, leaving their mark on the city's culture and cuisine. It's a melting pot of history and heritage. We stopped for a bite at Lacione's Meat Pie Restaurant, a Natchitoches institution that's been serving up their famous meat pies for over 70 years. The place is bustling with locals and tourists alike. The recipe, they claim, has been passed down through generations, unchanged since 1722. Each bite is a taste of history, a connection to the past. As we savor the flaky crust and savory filling, Marie tells us about the local cemetery where Voodoo Queen Marie Laveau's cousin is buried. The cemetery is a place of reverence and mystery. Locals still leave offerings at her grave, hoping to curry favor with the spirits. It's a tradition that has been kept alive for generations. As the sun sets, casting long shadows over the Cane River, I can't help but feel like I've stepped back in time. The town takes on a magical quality, as if the past and present are intertwined. This is a place where the past is present, where the spirits of those who came before us still linger in the air. Natchitoches is not just a town, it's a living, breathing piece of history. Forget your fancy Napa Valley wine tours, folks. Today we're talking about a pilgrimage to a place of worship for true flavor fiends, Avery Island, Louisiana, home of the one and only Tabasco sauce. Now this ain't your average condiment, folks. This is liquid fire, distilled sunshine, the kind of stuff that'll clear your sinuses and wake up your taste buds. And it all starts on this tiny island, a geological oddity that's actually a massive salt dome rising out of the Louisiana swamps. We're met by Mr. Boudreaux, a 7th-generation Tabasco man with a handshake firm enough to crack walnuts. He leads us through the factory, a symphony of stainless steel and the pungent aroma of peppers. Millions of peppers, all grown right here on the island. Mr. Boudreaux explains that the Tabasco recipe is a closely guarded secret, locked away in a vault since 1868. The peppers are aged for 3 years in white oak barrels, some stained black with age and use before being blended with vinegar and salt to create the iconic sauce. We're allowed a peek into the aging warehouse, a cathedral of flavor where rows upon rows of barrels stretch into the darkness. The air is thick with the pungent aroma of peppers, so strong it brings tears to your eyes. Before we leave, we stop by the Tabasco Country Store, a shrine to all things spicy. As we bite into a scoop of Tabasco ice cream, a slow burn spreading across our tongues, I realize that this place is more than just a factory. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to the heart and soul of Cajun country, Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. Nestled in the heart of Acadiana, this small town is a vibrant tapestry of culture, history, and most importantly, music. They call this place the crawfish capital of the world, but trust me, it's the music that'll really get under your skin. The annual Crawfish Festival is a feast for the senses, but it's the Zydeco rhythms that truly define the spirit of Breaux Bridge. We're talking about Zydeco, a foot-stomping, accordion-fueled frenzy that'll make you want to dance till you drop. This music is a living, breathing entity, a blend of Creole, African, and French influences that come together in a joyous explosion of sound. It's the sound of joy and sorrow, of hard work and hard living, of a culture that refuses to be silenced. Each note tells a story, each beat a heartbeat of a community that has endured and thrived through the ages. Our first stop is Buck and Johnny's, a legendary Zydeco club where the dance floor is always packed and the drinks flow like water. This place is a sanctuary for music lovers, a haven where the spirit of Zydeco is alive and well. The band is already in full swing when we arrive, the accordion player's fingers flying across the keys like a spider on speed. The energy is electric, the atmosphere charged with excitement and anticipation. The dance floor is a sea of swirling bodies, young and old, black and white, all united by the infectious rhythm. It's a beautiful sight, a testament to the unifying power of music. I try to resist the urge to join in, but the music is in my blood now, pulsing through my veins. It's impossible to stay still when the Zydeco beat takes hold of you. We chat with the band leader during a break, a grizzled old-timer with a gap-toothed grin and a twinkle in his eye. He shares stories of the old days, of how Zydeco was more than just music, it was a lifeline. He tells us that Zydeco was born out of hardship, a way for the Cajun people to express their joys and sorrows. It's a music that speaks to the resilience and spirit of a community that has faced many challenges. As the night wears on and the music gets louder, I find myself swept up in the energy of the place. The air is thick with the scent of good food and the sound of laughter, a perfect blend of sensory delights. I'm dancing with strangers, laughing with new friends, and for the first time in a long time, I feel truly alive. It's a reminder of the simple joys that make life worth living. Breaux Bridge is a reminder that sometimes the best things in life are the simplest: good music, good food, and good company. It's a place where the past and present blend seamlessly, creating a timeless experience that stays with you long after the music has stopped. So there you have it, kids. 5 hidden gems in the heart of Louisiana, each one a testament to the state's rich history, vibrant culture, and undeniable soul. I've eaten my weight in crawfish, danced till I dropped, and heard enough ghost stories to last a lifetime. But more importantly, I've met the people who make this state so special, the folks who keep the traditions alive, who welcome strangers with open arms and a pot of gumbo on the stove. They're the real reason to visit Louisiana, the heart and soul of this magical place. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and discover Louisiana for yourself. Smash like if you want part 2. We've got a ghost pirate bayou and underground jazz caves. And comment which secret shocked you most. Please like and subscribe to Go Globetrotters Travel YouTube channel for more amazing travel content.